Test, test, test.
Oh, I didn't turn you on the screen.
Let's see here. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Hello. We're going to get started in just a moment here. Let's go over to your stream.
Yeah, I'm changing it. Let's do it right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Got yours pulled up. Okay. Reset my video stream here. Reset position. Looks good. Alright. Here we go. And we are streaming. If I can find Twitch on my iPad. Why can I never find it? I never find anything on my iPad.
Yeah, it is a common problem.
Oh, I got it installed. I'll just go to the website. Nobody's gonna be joining from my stream anyway.
That's fair. You want me to try to find it while you're doing it?
Nah. It's fine.
It's all fine.
Yep. Let's see here. Okay. Well, guess I'll start actually narrating, which is that today we are going to be checking out Songs of Syx, an epic city-state simulator. I tried this about a year ago, and I actually remember not being super impressed year and a half ago, but I saw, I think, Blind IRL was streaming it a couple of, like a week or so back, and I was like, I should give that a try again. So I figured I'd pull it up, give it a try here. I'm trying to start the tutorial, but it's just dropping me down without any prompts. So that, again, might be because of playing it a year or so ago. We'll see if I can remember how to do this. Hey, Aaron. Why are you... Huh, okay. The swearing fealty is new to me. But I'm assuming that I want to go ahead and build. Now let's get you felling some trees. So this is a game that I think the only person on the stream probably has played before, since you said nice. But it is a game where you are controlling your meeples and trying to build an efficient little city-state based off a collection of different races. I think you normally start out with one race. In this case, we've got the Cretonians. Let's go with Cretonians, who are good at farming. And over time, we'll get immigrants from different races, opinions. Not sure if they used to be quite that detailed about their opinions in the past. Space apparently does not freeze the game. Let's pull up one of these guys. Dreamy Cretonian citizen, doing everything possible to serve you best as an odd jobber. General health. Descend into Great Hero of the North. Okay, I do feel like they've improved this so these individual meeples have a little bit more character than they used to when I played it before. Um, you can kind of see what each one wants. In that sense, I guess it's a little nicer than Dwarf Fortress because you can see some direct needs and what you can do to satisfy them. It sort of is getting towards the Sims level of graphical need solution. So they're not starving, so they're happy. Food preference looks like they don't really care about their particular food preference. So anyway, well, we've got them building some. Got them cutting down some trees. We've got some rocks being built. Now we probably need to get farming. As I recall, this game, farming was a little bit more challenging than it is in Dwarf Fortress. In Dwarf Fortress, you don't need that large of a farm. Whereas this, I felt like you needed to have a surprisingly large farm. My question is, where is it? One assumes agriculture? Yeah, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Blind IRL, I think he had a couple of episodes, right, Kristen?
I believe so.
Yeah, something like that. So, um, if you're bored after this stream, obviously, you might pull that up, see what you think from him. But yeah, I remember being just a little disappointed in it from the viewpoint of not being super clear what you want to be doing. And again, maybe me streaming something where I'm trying to learn for the first time also probably isn't the best of ideas, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I assume this is quality, and I'm not sure if darker is better or lighter is better. Vegetable farm construction. Alright, well, we'll just we'll build some and see what we get. Fertility 50%, so what if I go over here? Okay, so that looks like, so maybe darker is better. Yeah, we'll call it there. Insufficient farmers. This room will have insufficient farmers. Either the shape needs to be expanded or more items needed to... Okay. Yeah, first time plays are the best. They really are. Alright, so it said that these are good farmers. Again, I went into the tutorial, and I'm not getting a tutorial, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Oh well, this is always fun. This is how you create 2 hours of content out of playing a tutorial, by not having the tutorial work.
You could always be like Sean and discuss the UI.
That's right, I can just start pontificating on the UI. I like Sean.
I do.
Day 9 is fun, but it is kind of funny when he just starts going off on the... Alright, construct. Insufficient farmers. Either the shape needs to be expanded or more items need to be placed. Alright, so let's try that. Results in low yields. Improved by digging water around the farm. Proceed anyway. You know what, it's fine. We're at 50% fertility. Okay, so yeah, so it needed to have a minimum size before I could assign even one farmer to it, apparently. So let's try canceling that and start again. Alright, so that should be the cancel option down here, as I recall. Remove, remove. I wonder what smart remove is. Remove jobs if any selected, else remove structure and rooms. To assign a new hotkey, blah blah blah. Okay. So we're going to try this again now that I understand what I'm looking for. I mean, if I'm going to pontificate for a minute, I would say that one thing about what I like from games, and part of why I enjoy playing these games, I'm staring at Kristen while we're...
You can talk into the camera.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I do enjoy is being dropped into a situation where I don't really understand what's going on and just need to figure out kind of from context clues and all of that what's happening. Um, there was a video game based off Rendezvous with Rama, the Isaac Asimov. Hope it's Isaac Asimov. No, Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke. Um, Rendezvous with Rama. Um, Book series. There was a game based off that where you had to go through and decipher the aliens language, and like there were three different types of aliens, and they all worked on different numeric bases and had different ways of communicating. Like some were color and all that sort of thing. And that was actually a really fun game to me. And it's funny because then I found reviews and people were like, "This was frustrating. It didn't make any sense." And I'm like, "No, like this is what I want." All right, so you see, I have made this farm, but it's going to complain to me because it only has enough work for 0.75 farmers. And so it needs to have enough for one farmer, which is a really odd choice in my view. All right, so now we got farmers up to 1.09, production 1. So construct. All right, so it let me do it this time. So it also says I should dig some water around the farm. I guess we could give that a try. What the hell, right? Like, do we have water around wherever it plopped me down? I'm not. Yes. Interesting. Okay, well, we can have somebody start digging out. Let's find dig. Dig, dig, diggy hole. Infrastructure. Logistics. No, that can't be right. Agriculture. Aquaculture. Husbandry. Work. Mine. Clay pit. Coal mine. Alright, construct. Make a road to it. That's not what I want. Mining, crafting, bakery, woodcutter, agriculture, cannibal. Build cannibal butcher corpse. Huh. Alright. Ah, here we go. Okay, so apparently this option is do stuff that is more ground-based. Yeah, diggy hole. Dig, dig, diggy hole. Alright, so let's dig a canal. Remove water. Alright, so we're going to dig a canal. Let's, in good Dwarf Fortress fashion, let's stay a little bit away from water to start with and see how we go here. Where the hell am I on this map? Alright, so this is probably just utterly wasted time. But it amuses me, so let's give it a try. I mean, that's the way to play these sorts of games. Just try to decide to do something and then do what you can for it to happen. Alright. Let's see what happens. So we got some people, looks like they're cutting down some trees. This guy is what? Constructing. What are you constructing? Alright, when we get some trees chopped down... Cannibal corpse, isn't that a band? I thought it was a type of sandwich. Possibly it's all of the above. Huh. So he's digging a canal and he's already getting water. I'm not sure about that, but okay. And this person should be building out the farm, since we only need one person doing the farm at a time. Alright, let's get a few more trees. So I think that's enough that we should be able to start building houses. I remember building structures and designating it as rooms, something like that. So let's go ahead and add on to the structure. I believe the structure building in this is closer kind of to RimWorld than it is to Dwarf Fortress. In the sense that you designate an area and then designate entrances and exits and that sort of thing. So civics, health, entertainment, housing. Okay. Build a house. So, okay, let's try that. Alright, let's see how that does. I mean, I assume everyone's just going to starve to death this first round. Where the hell? I thought I had some food starting out. I mean, if everyone just starves to death immediately in this, we're just going to start a new game, because apparently I have screwed up the tutorial in some way. I can tell people to go harvest some wild edibles. Is that... okay. You guys want to just harvest some wild edibles? All? Wood? No, it's not highlighting what I need. Okay. But doing this does remind me a lot of the first time I played Dwarf Fortress and had absolutely no idea what was going on. I think I didn't even make any alcohol because I just went into it blind. They were not happy with me. Oh. What am I hearing?
Dishwasher.
Ah. Alright, apparently we're getting to nighttime. I think we have 0 food, which I don't think in any simulation game is a good state to be in. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so how happy are you about your foods? You're not starving. You have 0 days of food in the stockpile. Oh, so we have 50 rations over here. Okay. I'm assuming they'll go grab those when they want them. So we got some food. I'd like confirmation that that is doing well by the farm. Cleared, construction progress, degradation. Alright, well, I'm gonna go, and I guess I'll cancel out. I'm just gonna cancel out this stuff. Is that... yeah. Cancel out this stuff because it looks like just digging down the canal got them water. I don't know. So it appears we don't need to dig all the way to the water. So we can call this and then they can be back to doing some more useful work. Alright, so this home... okay, so this home construction is complete. Isolation 100%. Construction project 6. So I feel like, you know, this game throws a lot of stats at you and not a whole lot of help about what to do about those stats. But we'll see. We'll see. See how happy people are. Is it fun, Kristen, to see me play a game where I have absolutely no idea what's going on?
Yeah, it's reassuring.
I think it's very easy to see people play a game they've been playing forever and come to the conclusion that you're not smart because you don't understand everything they understand immediately. And
Stop calling me out.
that's not the case. Definitely not the case. Like the fact that I think I screwed up the home building here. I wonder if this is isolated and unable to get to because it built in the other parts of the walls. I guess we'll see. Um, yes, I do feel like I'm doing this completely wrong. Jewelry, paper. So, yeah, we'll see if we get any anyone wanting to migrate in. And apparently I chose to live, well, I mean, I didn't really choose this. This is a tutorial. I'm apparently in some sort of snow-covered area. So, well, we'll play this for like a half hour, see how we feel about it, and then maybe start a new embark.
You mean in that game or?
No, in this game.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna give up quite that quickly.
Your ears perked up.
Okay, so apparently when I tried to make a room wall here, it wants stone, so that's just not going to happen. All right, well, I think let's focus on making some houses. No, let's not start up Arduino. Smart remove, delete jobs. Okay. All right, we're just moving on with that. You guys focus in on building these houses. All right. 2 vacancies, so someone can live here. Okay, 0% furniture housed. Okay. Huh. Assign home mover. Odd jobs will automatically move out if an employed subject needs their home. This will manually move. Okay. So, do I assign people? Must be placed on a house. Let's see here. Okay, well, we've got a home. Got 1 home built. Homes for everyone. 2 vacancies. Does someone want to come live here? Furniture. Alright, I must have to build some furniture before people will come live there. Let's go find that. Who do we think? Carpenter. Carpenter sounds like a good idea to me. In fact, let's do 2. Oh, okay, so apparently that is a... Alright. Okay. Items, storage, workbench, auxiliary station. Okay, so we're gonna tell it where to put storage in here. Okay. And then, yeah, this is the part that I vaguely remember reminding me of RimWorld, that you have to play a little bit of Tetris to get everything in here quite right. So I think they need to step on the arrow tiles, if you can zoom in and see that. And then there's some way to rotate it. Yeah. So we can put like two workbenches in there. And an auxiliary station, I don't remember what that is. That seems fun. Auto build walls around room. Room built-in doors. Place doorway and walls. Okay. So we're going to do 2 doorways. Alright. Okay. So I think maybe I need to construct beds before they'll claim the apartment rooms. I guess I'll put some more rooms down. Got people constructing that. Are you guys making some food? What's the complaint? Okay. Sure. What do I want to refurbish? Oh, fertility is 80%. Okay. Construction progress 0. Unclaimed. Job needs resources unobtainable your city before it's performed. Okay, so maybe we don't have, like, vegetable seeds? I'm starting to think that this is a bad embark location. that I was supposed to have more stuff in the tutorial than I got. But all right, let's get the construction, make sure that somebody can claim a house, and then we'll abandon this and just start a new one. All right, can I max out the speed a little more, please? Never been super sure how I feel about the day-night cycle in games like this. At the very least, I kind of want an option to be able to turn it off, like at least as a visual representation. Just because I don't know, I don't want to have that keep flipping when I've got it running at a high speed. All right, Russians. I think we started out with 50, so they're doing their thing. Nope. Okay, so someone just claimed it. So they just claimed it on their own. Fair enough. Alright. So we're getting the carpentry built. I guess maybe one rule to think of in this game is that I think I might just be overbuilding the size of the buildings. So that's maybe a good tip for next time. Okay, construction progress. Okay, so this is saying that the individual cells, that this cell doesn't have enough stuff to be able to plant. The other ones maybe do. Constructed, clear, construction progress. Okay. Okay, it looks like maybe I'm back on the tutorial screen. I'm back on the tutorial wagon. Your little villagers enjoying their stay to agree. It is reckoned that immigration will spawn when your happiness is over a certain degree. You'll have to look at what factors, blah blah blah. Careful not to accept too many at once, as they will eat all of your food. Okay. Alright, so paused. Now, where do we accept those immigrants? Go away. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree, Aaron. Like having the buildings be too big is usually a better plan, and especially in like RimWorld, I think, where it gives you a little more room to do the Jenga of getting your different pieces that you want going around there. Hello, Lord Bookworm. I think you hopped on for one of Kristen's streams previously. So here we're playing Song of Syx. Playing might be a strong term, because I don't know what I'm doing, and the tutorial refused to start for me. So we're just going to see how we go. I thought I was supposed to accept some immigrants somewhere, but I don't see where I'm supposed to do that. Alright, so we got 6 workforce, 6 citizens. Okay, so they do claim the houses on their own without us having to muck about with it. So let's make another few homes real quick. And then I'm going to go back to trying to figure out how exactly it is I accept immigrants. Infrastructure, nope. Civic, housing. Chamber, the finest subjects. House. Alright. So we got 10, so that'll be 10. Actually, I guess that's 15 because they can sleep 2? No, it sleeps 2. Okay. So that should be our 10. What was it saying? Constructed rooms, 1. Okay. So it looks like we got people making stuff. Do we need to tell them what to make? Grade, employment. So we got carpenters producing. Change recipe. Log into generic furniture. Okay, cool. So they're just making generic furniture. Knock yourselves out. I think I want to make some roads, just because that's always a good thing to do. Oh, interesting. I wonder if this is showing me the natural paths that are occurring as like our woodcutters go out and cut. That's a nice tip. I like that. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We're having a lot of fun making it. It's a process. We're still struggling a little bit with our audio, I feel like. We're still trying to perfect that. What is that?
That I'm gonna murder the microphone.
Oh yeah. No, that's fair. Do need to email them about.
Yeah, it's on my to-do list.
But yeah, so if you ever encounter any audio issues, we won't be embarrassed if you tell us about them. We try to do our best. I felt like we did better about not overshooting the max volume last time, but maybe we were a little quiet. Yeah. So I don't know. I prefer things to be a little quiet, and then I can adjust it myself, as opposed to just it having clipping when it maxes out and it tries to make my speakers blow out. So are you guys producing any actual food? Like what are we doing here? Started out with 50 rations. We're down to 36 rations, so maybe I'm not gonna worry too much about how to find my immigrants either at the moment. Let's. Okay, so farming seems to be doing nothing. What other farming can we do? Alright, husbandry. Is there a hunter? Alright, so let's make a hunter cabin. Alright, so we do that. I'm a little tired of the daytime nighttime cycle. Let me see if there's a setting for that. I don't remember. Particles, gore, lots. You know what? I can do without gore. Graphics, high. Alright, day-night cycle. Excellent. Okay, so I can turn that off. Day cycle, UI, day cycle. Alright, I'm just gonna turn that off. I don't super care. Hopefully that's not a... Exactly. You see, so I just wrote on 11. I've tried to get Kristen to watch Spinal Tap, and she just will not do it. Why would I tell you to make a Stonehenge that's 11 inches high? I don't know. You wrote it down right here. Like you said here, 11 and then 2 dashes. Well, obviously I meant 11 feet high, not 11 inches high. Let's see here. I kind of remember this being my objection to this when I played it last time, was that it takes a long time for anything interesting to happen. And I got other things to do with my life. At least with Dwarf Fortress, the insanity starts happening pretty quick. Same with, I mean, even City Skylines, I feel like within the first 10 minutes or so, you're starting to have to put out fires. So, let's let this play for a little bit. Again, I don't know if I started out poorly or what, but because if you're not experiencing chaos, what is even the point of playing a game, really? I don't know what it means that. Yeah, I think both Kristen and mine's have kind of been the same way, because we did it in that positive biome, and so we haven't had too much chaos going on, which has been kind of a nice change, but also like it's starting to get maybe a little boring. I'm trying to get my current fort to get to the mountain home. Yeah, no, that's a long time before the first death. Are you sure you weren't coddling them? They're dwarves. This is a mine, not a theme park. You gotta go start digging deeper. Somebody drowns, somebody drowns. Ah, right. I forgot about this, that the houses will start to fall apart over time. I think all the various buildings will start to fall apart over time without someone doing maintenance on them. That's what the degradation value is. Um, so I'm not sure if that meant that like a ceiling fell in or what's going on here.
Oh. What was this?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, the web beasts are a pain. I think from my experience, the dust ones are the absolute worst, but the web ones can really start killing people pretty quick when, especially if they're the ones that just do a lot of shooting those webs everywhere. Did you have a squad trained up, Lord Bookworm? Oh yeah, I guess I should start doing. Is it considered okay in Twitch stream to just read the question out?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
guess.
it adds to the replay value on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I got. Let's see. So, Aaron, yes, webs is one of those that can lead to a lot of fun.
That's how I love to look at it.
Yeah, definitely. The fire breathing is pretty bad too. Not so much for dealing with it, but for the FPS effects.
Yeah, well, it's counting down. Jesus.
The first ones on the scene were the least trained when fighting the webbed beast. Yeah, that's never what you want, but that's also the way it happens. Um, okay. Let's see here. What do we have going on? You guys are digging this.
What is happening?
All right. Okay, so I can assign people maybe. So if I tell them cotton farms, priority, work. So I got 4 employed and 6 odd jobbers, which I guess are people who go around and take care of stuff. I see there somebody's actually repairing this. Okay, so that's back to being good. Let's get the hunter going because I think we're going to run out of food real quick here. Alright, maybe it's spring enough that we can gather some wild edibles now. Alright, I'm guessing I need to... So, Lord Bookworm, it was my own fault. I was trying to solve a Grundle problem and put a barracks in the cavern where the entrance to my fort is. I put the new guys there. Ah, gotcha. Well, you know, it happens. Always Crundles. There's always more Crundles.
Trying to follow my orders. This is not going great.
What do you have them doing?
It's the ancient shrine thing.
Ah, gotcha. Let's see here. Alright, so I guess I just got started in an area with no harvestable wild edibles. Like I said, I'm starting to get a little concerned about our food situation. So I'm just going to start trying to do... Alright, so let's call this our aquaculture area. Alright, so that can use 4 workers. So if I do high quality here, fish, 58%. You know what? This looks like a high quality zone. Let's do that. 75. Excellent. Alright. So we can have 2 workers there. Storage items. Okay, storage. Do I have to put the storage inside a house somewhere, or what's going on here? That doesn't seem right. Auxiliaries. Okay, so that's good. Storage. Alright, let's try to read this. Where fishermen will put the caught fish. Alright, maybe I need to have it select more land. Let's try that. I don't remember fishing being in here the last time I played. Let's give this a try. So storage. Okay, yeah, so it just needed to be on land. Well, easy peasy. Auxiliaries. Adds efficiency to the room. Efficiency. Okay, so it wants 4 stone. Do I have any stone? I do not, so let's go back here. We'll start a road going up that way real quick while I figure out the rest of it. Alright, so we're just going to order a road on over here. Okay. Alright, we'll call that good enough. Let's go see about some... Let's go see about some stone harvesting. Clear rock. Harvest, dig canal, construct, work, mines, stone mine. Can I do that there? Okay. Auxiliaries, storage, Right, the room. Okay, the room must be partially placed on stone deposits in order to function. Alright, so let's try that again. Oh, let's see. Go back and read that here. When making your dwarf military, do you fill up your squads all the 10? I don't see anyone else build military squads like I do. Lots of small squads with 4 to 6 dwarves. Art style of this game reminds me of First Age of Empires. I like the number 5 for squads. I buy a lot of human-made weapons and arm my dwarves with various things. I love my mace. Every one of my dwarves have maces. So I think the big benefit to filling up an entire squad to 10 is that when they're training, they will train with each other and like bond in that fashion. I don't know if it really makes that big a difference, especially if you have like, you know, 2 squads of 5 and you assign them to the same training room. But yeah, I don't think there's a cap to how many can train in a barracks. Yeah, I think you can assign as many as you want, and they'll just all pile in there, because I don't know if they watch training demonstrations for people who aren't in their squad. I've never paid attention to that. Yeah. Because when they're in the barracks, you'll definitely see them. You'll definitely see them watching training demonstrations. All right. Let's see here. So let's try this again. Stone. All right. Must be partially placed on some stone to function. All right. This seems like stone. So this is a cave. Dig into mountain. Okay. Work. Three squads of legendary dwarves by having some overlap. 2 squads, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Let's see here. Mine. Stone mine. Okay, I can't decide if I'm stupid and just and the game chose for me a location with no resources or what. Alright. Mines. Stone mine. This will be partially placed on stone deposits. Okay. This seems like stone deposits to me. We're gonna try this one more time and then move on. Yeah, I know, right? I wonder if they're clay deposits, is what it is. Storage. Okay. Nope. Deposits, 0%. Alright, fair enough. What if I tell you to mine into... What if I tell you to mine into the mountain? Alright. We got a mountain right here. Tell you what. Go mine that. Alright. Let's go back to max speed here. Are you guys fishing? Go fishing? Probably not. No. Probably not because, yeah, we need the stone. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying watching me pretend to know how to play video games. I don't know why the tutorial started. Alright, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get stone, and then we're gonna call it here. Start a new location. On plus side, it looks like the hunter went and did his job. We got some meat going on. So, imagine it's getting eaten as fast as he's gathering it, but... Alright, dig into mountain. Is that stone? I think that's stone. Yes, that is stone. Excellent. Okay. Alright, I think I got my feet under me on like what's going on here. So let's go. Let's start a new game here. Alright, quit to menu. No save. Alright. I just want to show you guys what's happening to me. I go and I click Yes, I seem to really be selling it hard, don't I? I don't know what's going on. Well, hopefully the tutorial will work better for you than it has for me here. Yes. So I feel like I should get more of a tutorial message than that, but alright. Quit to menu. No, don't save. Play. Okay, so we're gonna play a random game. Dig too deep. Pacifism. Conservatism. Robustness. Alright. That's an interesting way of capitalizing cloud. Alright, so we're going to choose our capital. We have the different regions. And I'm guessing that that's someone else's settlement. Probably can't settle there. Let's go somewhere near the water so that we can do some fishing. That seemed like it was going to come together pretty well. And we got some... can I see... fertility? Ah, yes, cool. Deposits. Don't really care about gem deposits right now. Population. Okay, climate. So, okay, so we can see here that our fertility, 35%, not great. Open land. Alright, so blue must be colder, green is probably temperate. Alright, so this maybe looks like a better place. We got some mountains relatively close. We got a settlement over there. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. Alright, that's somebody else's settlement. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Say blocked by terrain. Alright. Okay, so we're zooming in there. We're going to do that. Let's see. Lots of malices. Yeah, the Steam version did make making traps a little bit harder, I feel like. Let's go ahead and give this a try here. Production speed of opiate farms, minus 60. Well, that's fine. Alright. You know what? They talked me out of it. Let's try this. Alright, doesn't seem like anywhere has particularly great deposits. Yeah. Alright, well, it's at least warmer than the previous area, so we'll call it here. Okay. Yes. I'm not sure why there are random movie quotes in this. Yeah, Lord Bookworm says, never tried the original. At some point, I'm going to make Kristen try the original when she feels like she's got her feet under her with this version, with the Steam version, premium version. Alright, so let's go over here, hang out by the water. Just trying to understand what landscapes we got over here. So we got some stuff over there that maybe can be stone. Alright. So this time I'm just going to start them out trying to make a fishing area. So let's go ahead and start cutting down some trees. At least we got plenty of trees. Let's go ahead and fell trees. Let's see if we can. Do we have a mountain to dig into? Not really. About over here. Okay. Let's dig a canal, dismantle structure, work, mines, stone mine. Yeah, the ASCII the ASCII mode, Lord Bookworm, was a it's an acquired taste. It definitely is an acquired taste. Okay. So like I feel like that there should be. Oh, okay. Huh. I'm not sure how I got to this, but I think zooming out maybe. Yeah. So if you hit B, B seems to zoom out. And then we can have our little icons of what resources are available. Alright, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's copper. Okay, cool. So we got stone over there. Alright, this was a valuable thing to find. So, where was that? Alright, so it's over here in this little section. And looks like we've got some wild veg over here. Alright. So, seems like a hike to tell them to go do, but let's give it a try. No, I'm still in a snowy area. Alright. Well, apparently running super speed. Alright, let's pause for a second here. I'll get my feet under me. We're gonna go harvest wild edibles. Blocked by other job. Ah, late. Okay, so they can't harvest it yet because it's not harvest time. That's fair. Alright, and so over here we've got some stone that we can do. Yeah, adventure mode is fun. Let's see. So as I've said before, adventure mode for me wound up being frequently a little bit too it was too empty back when I played it. Alright, so stone mine. Alright, so we can just do stone mine. Alright, 7% worker efficiency. Huh. That doesn't seem good. Let's try that again. I keep doing Dwarf Fortress hotkeys, Kristen.
It's weird up Dwarf Fortress.
Let's see. Did you get frustrated with the other one?
I just couldn't absorb it while listening to you. And I want to work on my aquifer problem.
Alright, storage.
I'm gonna try doing this.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Work mines. Yes, I've dropped my patter a little bit here while I try to get this going. Alright, storage. Okay. Auxiliary. Alright, let's see how that does. So I think when it becomes a better season, they'll run out and gather that. Let's see if that then will let them build a decent farm. Agriculture, farms, vegetable farm. Okay. An often asked question in Dwarf Fortress. Alright, and then we'll dig some canal around. Guess we can just do this. And it seemed like the canal just automatically filled with water. I'm not entirely sure if that'll be the case here as well, but we can see. While they're doing that, we will go ahead and build them some houses. One, two, three, four, five. Nice little row houses, and then let's get started on our aquaculture. Alright, I'm going to assume that's going to be good there. Storage. And then auxiliary. Interesting, so the auxiliary is what uses the stone there. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, that's not a bad way of doing it, Lord Bookworm. Just give yourself a period of time and be able to bounce around that way. Yeah, my current one that I'm running, I'm trying to get it to the mountain home, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. Don't know why my.
Sorry, guys.
Does the video look okay on yours?
I'm in Stream Manager, but I'll pull it up in the website.
It's super blurry on my share, but I assume someone would have said something if it was super blurry. I think it's just my phone having issues with its Wi-Fi today. Let's see here.
At least you can tell.
Good. Yeah. It is fun. It is fun watching your dwarves probe your old locations, move into the new ones. Also to see them get married to each other and stuff on the journey over. I mean, we've talked about it before, but whoa, someone dying in there, or someone was lying down in the water, relaxing. All right, we should build our carpenter. I'm sure they would enjoy having.
Oh no.
I'm sure they would enjoy having some furniture to use. So let's do that. Storage. Fetch. And sure, auxiliary station. Oh, doorways. I need to tell it where the doorway is. There you guys go. Have a nice little doorway there. Squirrel Slayer. Alright, I guess let's make a road over to... Looks like we got some sort of storm going on. That's always fun. Alright, let's make a road all the way over across half the map to where we've got some stone going on. Did I go past the stone? Must have. Looks like we got some animals though that we could go claim. I know that we can set up a pasture pen area. Well, wherever this is getting to, it's good enough. Ah. There we go. What's going on here? Guess we'll pause it real quick. I was curious what the blue dot on my map is. Are you going crazy? Yes. Deranged Kratoan. Being insane. Which I guess means I can't find out about his needs or wants anymore. He's just insane. Did you guys go insane because you were unhappy? Like, what's the issue? I cannot sleep on the street like a beggar. Lavatories. Well, I feel like we got houses, don't we? Isolation. Yeah, some people have claimed it, some are open. Instruction. On the plus side, we got the vegetable farm going, it looks like. So that's something at least. I got that going for me. Yeah, the renaming your dwarves can be fun, but I always just kind of have to wait until they do something interesting. But if you don't do that, then you wind up with like 30 Solons.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can't keep track of all the forests.
I need to just get the list of Dwarf Fortress names and feed it into Chat GPT or something and have it generate new ones from that and see how it does. Probably do okay. Okay. How are we doing here? So we always say Dwarf Fortress is a game of Mad Libs. Alright, so we got 9 people. They said they wanted a lavatory, so that's got to be under civics, health, lavatory. Latrine, basin. Alright. And then I guess again I have to tell it where to put the doorways. Now it can just be a nice little open air lavatory. Everyone likes an open air lavatory, right? Let's see here. Alright, again they're building the road. Interesting. So what are you guys? Wild fruit, not ripe. Well, we can tell them to gather it anyway. Alright, gather that when it's ripe, I guess. At least we have more food here. Nope, I just want to know why you guys aren't constructing it. -3. Resource unobtainable before it can be performed. Alright, so we just need, because we need the stone. Alright, well, let's see here. I don't think there was any near stone. That's clay. Yep, this is the stone. Looks like somebody's starting to build it. Alright, but they need more furniture. That's fine. I guess I haven't told them to keep cutting down trees. So, although that's a lot of wood there. Do we need more carpentry? Yes, it seems like we need more carpentry. Alright, well, we'll just build more. Construct. Work. Crafting. Carpenter. Here we go. Alright. Doors there. Doors there. Storage. Sure, why not? Workbench. Alright, we're just going to do a bunch of workbenches. Bunch of. Alright. You guys get to work on that. Prioritize that. Clothes, rations, stone, wood. So you got the stone. Alright, so we're just waiting for the carpentry. Huh, livestock. Alright, well, we can build a hunter's area. Agriculture, husbandry. Yeah, I don't know what kind of livestock we have there, but sure, we can put a gate. Check that one off. Oh, insufficient workers, so we need to expand it. Alright. Let's try that again. Refinery, civics, agriculture, husbandry, Arok. Alright, so we gotta build it big enough to have at least one worker. And then a gate. Cool. Now let's get our hunter going. We probably will make sure that we get some decent food. Okay. Lavatory. Yep. Needs more furniture. So, looks like we got plenty of wood, but we can mark some more to be chopped down. Why not? Alright, well, while things are running here, okay, I apparently have had people die. That's cool. Have you guys all gone insane, or what's going on here? 100% loyalty. Workforce needed 5 employees, odd jobbers. Okay. So we had the one guy who went insane. I don't know where the rest of them bounced off to. I'm assuming if they were starving, I would have gotten a notification of some sort. Ah, there we go. Wrongful deaths. Died of cold. Huh. Alright. I guess that's a thing. I'm not sure why you died of cold. I feel a little bad now.
Mm-hmm.
Workstation. Syx. Hearth. Ah. Okay. So apparently we needed a hearth. So I probably needed to make like a common room that the hearth could be a part of. Let's see if I can do that now. Construct structures. Let me do that. Good enough. And then grand ceiling, grand wall, both grand. Huh. Oh, it defaulted to grand. Well, that's a choice. Alright, I'm gonna just delete this one. Okay. Keep doing it. Cancel, remove. Smart remove? Okay, smart remove seems to do the job. Alright, let's go ahead. Okay, so we did that. Let's try this again. We're going to make a structure. That structure is going to be of wood. It's going to go like right there. And then inside there we will put a hearth. Alright. Let's see if it'll let me. Blocked by other tiles. Alright. So I guess our hearth will just go there.
What mods do you use in
Yeah, Lord Bookworm, what mods do you use in Dwarf Fortress, if any? Really only I've been tempted to do the interface tweaks. Those look good. I do have DF Hack installed. I mainly have that installed to be able to clear smoke, because I feel like smoke causes FPS death. Bad in the Steam version. So that's the only one I'm really using right now. I've definitely been tempted by the interface ones. That seems to make things a lot cleaner. But we'll have to see. Kristen is an absolute purist when it comes to playing video games,
I
so
think the word you're looking for, lazy.
so she tends not to do mods and that sort of thing in games.
The software thing is going very poorly.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Alright. What do we got going on here? Materials, so again we need stone, but I think we've got people working on stone out here. Far, 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 far away. Yeah, looks like we've gotten some stone made. Alright, well, I guess we'll just let this run for a bit. Got 6 people, we seem to be relatively stable. How are we doing on food? Do we have any food to speak of? No, so people may start getting hungry. But we may get the fishing going. Ah, 1 fish. Excellent. Cleared, construction, needs stone. So I guess a good rule of thumb with this game is try to pick a location with some easy to access stone deposits. Yeah, deleting your squads is way too easy in the Steam version. Alright. What do we got going on here? Alright, so they claim to be happy 100%. 6 loyalty. We want better access to hearts of good quality, stages of good quality, food stores. We must increase them or risk starvation. Oh. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're at least getting some fishing going. Do we need something to turn that fish into food? Religion, housing, chamber. Refining. Okay, so bakery, carpentry, agriculture, husbandry, farms. No, it seems like we're probably... Seems like that food, that will become food. We're starting to get some stone here so we can get the hearth going so that we have fewer people die of freezing. Somebody may be turning this hunter's thing into a hunter's thing. Okay, and we'll see if they move the livestock that we've got here into there when this is finished being prepared. Lavatory. Degradation, 13%. Insufficient workers allocated. No, that's okay, we have insufficient workers to begin with. Six. Okay. So I want to delete this room, because it doesn't seem to be doing us any good. Smart delete. Okay. Because it seems like it's blocking access to this set of rooms, and it wasn't doing us any good. Alright, so we may have had another crazy person. Let's see, so hotkey 1. So I gotta remember to hit 1 instead of spacebar to pause. You know what, I'm just gonna assign spacebar to pause here. Alright, left control H for speed pause, spacebar. Show is now without a hotkey. That's fine. Cool. When I see something weird happen, I want to be able to hit pause and see. Okay, hunter, biting time. Okay, so we got a hunter going. Do I have to designate where he hunts, or do they figure that out on their own? I guess they figure it out on their own here. Agriculture, hunter. Because we've got some wild herds somewhere or another. Okay. Alright, so we got plenty of wood going on. I think we're just limited by our number of people at this point. And stone. Okay. Now, it claims we have absolutely no food. Despite having fish. 2 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. We got vegetables going and 0 vegetable. But we do have the RX going on. So that's positive. Possibly a baby. Excellent. So what other livestock do we have? Livestock. 6. Alright, bleeding fever.
Bleeding fever?
Apparently.
That sounds bad.
A quarantine should be ordered immediately. Okay. I agree. Need help?
No. I'm good.
I agree. We should order a quarantine. Can we do that? Logistics. 6.
Quarantine with 6 people.
Yeah. Oh, doorways. Right. I'm not sure how I feel about needing to specify the doorways. Or at least it not having smart defaults. Alright. So, 1 person has died of the disease. Oh, is infected with the disease. Okay. So, civics. Civics, construct. Military, infrastructure. Do we have health? Procreation, logistics, janitor. Health. Well. Probably doesn't hurt to have a well somewhere. Search. Repair, suspend jobs, room copier, make diagonal, show save blueprints. Okay. So how do I order a quarantine? Citizens. Battle. World. Homes of knowledge. Status. Pioneer Bob of Starless is apparently my level. Well, I guess we'll just let this run along and see what's up.
I'll just try and keep the conversation going.
Okay. Housing. So no one's homeless. There's that at least. Alright, looks like the hunter ran off. Yes. The prompt of order a quarantine and then not tell me how to order a quarantine. It's a little annoying. click on the throne. Bonus. Visuals. Love. No. Technology. Obtained by spending tech points. Treasury. Slaves. Citizens. Nobility. Housing. Decrees. There could be in decrees here, huh? All decrees? Options for a ruler to increase fulfillment. Serial killing.
Serial killing?
Active serial killing. Apparently. Persecute. Interesting. Well, it's a little bit of a bummer the tutorial refused to work for me. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out why that was happening. I was interested in doing this, but
confusing?
yeah, well, I mean, it's been kind of fun figuring out this much, but again,
What's the goal with this game? Like, what's the premise?
I mean, it's the same thing as Dwarf Fortress. You're just trying to build a
settlement?
Yeah, build a large city-state. You can build some very complicated towns and stuff with it. People have like thousands of citizens, but I'm a little confused about how to get from here to there. Like, I got my vegetable farmers here waiting for work instead of taking care of something else.
Farming or
yeah,
doing other chores?
They're just standing there where they should be farming.
Wow.
Swimming, skinny dipping.
Is that a decree too?
What'd you say?
I asked if skinny dipping is a decree too.
It is not. They apparently do that of their own volition.
Wow, you really did sell Aaron on it, huh?
Well, I hope you have fun, and I hope the tutorial kicks on for you. I'm going to try completely uninstalling the game and reinstalling and see if, because again, I've had it for a while and it's done a couple of Steam updates over the course of a year and a half, and see if I can't get the tutorial working for me that way. How's the hunter doing? Meat, 16. Okay, so maybe we need this warehouse built. But warehouse needs stone. So 6 constructed rooms. How are people feeling? So services. They feel like they're getting no meals. That's probably fair. Workstation. Faraway job sites, prioritize a job area. Alright, well, we'll go make a workstation all the way over here by the... because we need more stone, just what it comes down to. Okay. But yeah, Aaron, when you start up a game, I would recommend choose somewhere with some stone if the tutorial doesn't automatically choose where you are. See, this is what I'm getting on.
It didn't look like that when I pulled it up in the browser.
Good. Nah, I'm sure it's just Steam or just Twitch being weird.
Twitch being Twitch?
Yep. Okay, so we got exposure happening. Wrongful death. Mold. Mold by what? Alright, so we'll do infrastructure. Hearth.
Yeah, looks okay.
Alright, let's try the hearth again. Oh, man. Okay. What'd you say?
You're at an hour, maybe.
Ah. So, I would like to believe that after someone else mauled, person died of cold. Alright, so, well, if this town fails, then we might call the stream here and say I did a poor job.
Losing is fun.
That is right. That is right. Let's see if I can at least get things stabilized here. Sure doesn't seem like it. This game needs a lot of stone for not giving you an easy way to get stone. Alright, are you guys bringing some stone back? Six-year-old dreamy Crotonian citizen. General health. Declined being measured for weight. Glutton. Some of the traits originates from a village, resides humble. Efficiency, main priority, dreamed of being a physician. When access to lavatory of good quality, hearth of good quality, speakers of good quality, stages of good quality. Okay. Okay, so they're bringing back food. Cadavers. Go to workplace for hunter. Oh. So we got a lot of meat, it's just that no one's using it, maybe because the hearth isn't built. So, next game, I'll build a hearth first. Yeah, I need a warehouse. Alright, let's deconstruct this. And see if we can reclaim some stone from it. Alright, we'll see what happens there. Because it does have some stone inside there, I think, that isn't being used for anything right now. Vegetable farm. Because we got 10 fish sitting there. We got meat over here. It's got to be this. It's got to be either the warehouse or the hearth not being constructed. I vaguely remember that the warehouse was important. Maybe it doesn't count things to be distributed until it's in the warehouse. Alright, click this on to high. So we got one person dead cold, but we may just have entered a death spiral of not having enough people to actually deal with this. Leisure time. We're just hanging out. Oh man, one thing I should get around to programming if DFHack still doesn't do a great job of Legends mode is the Dwarf Fortress Roundtable guys talked about wanting to be able to kind of click through their dwarves' personality traits and all of that quickly, and I think I could probably program an export of that to XML and be able to browse it. So that might be a programming project for me sometime. Patches of stone embedded in the ground use the clear rock command. Okay, that is a valuable tip. Thank you. I'm not sure I actually had any here, but let's see. is yellow. Yeah, I think maybe it would be like this stuff over here, because I saw that and I thought that previously. Yeah, so let's try that. Clear rock. Alright, so we got a little bit of rock over here too. Alright, so let's try that. Then we can see what happens. So I guess maybe when you zoom out like this, and it, you know, says like stone, stone over here, that means it's like a large deposit that would support the creation of a mine.
That makes sense, I think.
Yeah, but I think I'm just dead here.
That's actually a similar advantage in that there is like piles of rocks that you can just gather, and then there are areas where you have to build a mine. If you try to put a mine on a pile of rocks, it's not going to let you.
Yeah, that's I guess a little bit like Against the Storm there, where you have different levels of your node gathering sites, and a little one, if you only have the like lower level node gathering, so like lower level stone gathering, it can't harvest from a large stone gathering.
Oh, that makes sense. And it's kind of a pain.
Yeah. No, next time for something different, I might do Against the Storm again, just because.
You should tell them we're going to do a bonus episode to talk about.
Oh yeah. So in the future here, yeah, thanks, Aaron. We'll see how it does here, but you know we're running out of people, so. Yeah, in the future we're gonna maybe do a bonus episode of the podcast where we talk about Against the Storm. Yeah, and just occasionally do an episode here or there on other games besides Dwarf Fortress, other city builders. Against the Storm, we're both kind of excited to try playing the Wandering Village. It just kind of feels like city builders are really having a renaissance right now, so I think hopefully you guys might wind up being interested if we do that. Not sure about all that flashing. But let's see here. Alright, up the priority. Do we have that option in here? Priority, priority, priority. Planning. Place jobs unperformed until manually activated by your grace. Spend jobs, activate job. Alright. Make diagonal. Turn walls diagonal for aesthetic purposes. Alright, well. Ah, good. Yeah, no, I mean this is something Chris and I have talked about off and on. It's just kind of about how city builders are having a renaissance, I feel like, in the past year and a half, and yeah, there's just been a lot of good indie city building games that have come out, and I don't feel like there's really a good podcast that covers that per se. Like, I was laughing today because I was looking at another gaming podcast we follow, and they were gonna talk about The Wandering Village and then Resident Evil 4 remastered, and I don't like hate Resident Evil or anything, but I'm also not super into, like, I don't know, I played Resident Evil 4 when I was in college. I played it, enjoyed it. I don't really care enough to go back to it now. And then the strategy podcasts I listen to, almost all of that is wargaming of various sorts. And again, I like the wargaming, but I also understand that, like, if you are playing this game or Dwarf Fortress, you're maybe not super interested in Panzer General 17 coming out.
I'm not, but I'm possibly a weirdo.
I don't know. The problem with wargaming stuff is you frequently wind up then in the situation with people who are really, really, really into World War II. It's like when you tried to subscribed to the BBC History
Mm-hmm.
magazine for a while there, and what every second
Yeah.
issue was this new fact from about World War II, and it's like, I don't know, man. World War II was a while ago, guys. So what are my citizens up to at this stage? Can I grab a list? Relaxing, waiting for work, biding time, relaxing, waiting for work, biding time. Guys, we got four. Oh,
Sounds like retail workers.
yeah, I know. Forgive me, while the city is divinely built, consider making it look a bit more organic. What?
What? Are we
Ooh,
worried?
an amethyst coffin.
That's too left.
Yeah, I find it funny that well, what does it translate into? I don't speak Dwarvish. Um, the what was I gonna say? Studded with platinum. Nice. I always find it funny in Dwarf Fortress that you can get artifacts of made out of material that the regular item can't be made from. So you can get amethyst, yeah, amethyst beds or platinum beds or any of that sort of thing. Spikes of amethyst. Um, yeah, from a wargaming strategy point of view, like I don't know. Would you consider Stellaris to be wargaming? It's
It's
a
more wargaming than I'm interested in.
yeah, it's a little wargaming, I guess. And again, I'm happy that I have podcasts with that, but I would like a podcast that like talked about like what uh, city skylines, Palmto. Is that the translation of Kolnin? Did you feed that into the Dwarvish wiki translator thing? Huh. Oh, we're back to 6 people. Yeah, I've had 3 immigrants.
Oh.
Oh, wait, so I've got 3 immigrants waiting. All right, I gotta figure out how to let them in, I guess. Messages. Interesting. Okay, delete all read messages. I don't know what's going on there. Status. World. Tomes of knowledge. Okay. All right, let's go back here.
You know, 4x and wargame. I don't know what 4x means.
Well, so 4x is the expand, explore. That's what like Civ 6 is
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Build up your engine and then use it to conquer people. I think maybe wargame in this term means just actually trying to kill other people as part of the process. Like,
There are multiple paths to conquer it, right? As far as
yeah. Um, although there's not really like a culture victory in the same way as Civ 6. It's more you play until you can ascend or beat everybody, take over because you can take over like politically. You can make yourself head of the galactic senate and stuff like that in the new versions. Um, I don't think the premium the Steam version changed the language any. Okay, so this is good. Got enough stuff, right? How do I accept new people in? Hmm. I thought I would have the tutorial that would remind me how to do all of this. And constructed rooms. Well, see if I can get the tutorial working again. If I can't do that, then I will actually sit and watch someone's full stream on how to get started with it. Because I want to give this a fair shake. I don't know if there's really winning a game of Stellaris. I mean, it's Crusader Kings in space. But you had fun losing the game of Stellaris. Well, yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how the for Stellaris. I'm kind of interested to see how the pre-FTL Civilizations patch is going. People seem super excited about it, and then Mancow, who is I think one of the big YouTube streamers for Stellaris, his review seemed negative about it. I don't know. I bought it already. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. But yeah, a podcast where they talk about games like City Skyline or The Wandering Village or Banished back in the day, something like that that really focused in on it. I think would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's Crusader Kings in space. Well, I mean it's Paradox, so all their various games. I don't know. Have you played Victoria? Any of the Victoria series? I never have gotten around to it, and they seem very intense to me. So, at least from what I've seen, I consider Stellaris to be closer to Crusader Kings than to Victoria. Less inventory and supply line management. Okay. Yeah, I think I've just reached resource limitation here. All right. Where's everybody? Artillery, huh? Arming. Ah, that was in the army view. How are people doing? Studded with platinum. This object is adorned with hanging rings, pate tail. I like it. Sometime I should maybe talk about how to generate the AI images off the descriptions. I feel like I'm starting to get a pretty good handle.
That would be fun if we opened it up to like Lord before was telling us about his, and we could generate some listeners.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. Generate some AI art based off the cool ones that you guys find. Because
when I die, I want to be buried in an amethyst coffin.
It would be pretty cool. That is triggering a memory of mine for D&D. I think there's an amethyst coffin or quartz coffin, something like that in D&D. That was a great story.
I think there was one of those 90s fantasy books that was like the glass coffin or the crystal coffin or something like that.
Yeah, that was the Sparhawk series. The Crystal Throne, something like that. But yeah, David Eddings. I think David Eddings. Winter Melon Vines and I don't want to say Sardonyx. Sardonyx.
Sardonyx was in Steel Universe, wasn't there? Sardonyx.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Well, even without apparently accepting the new people, looks like maybe we've started to get some things built. Yeah, I think we needed the warehouse earlier. I think that was where I screwed up here. But I also should not be so stupid to not know how to accept new immigrants. Citizens. Housing. Vegetable farms. Hunter. Battle. Capital. Messages. Status. World. Huh. Oh look, you can see a little boat floating through. Trade caravan. Cute. I don't remember it being quite this detailed before. Maybe I'm selling it short, but well, we've got an army apparently going around up there. It's fun that the world is a little more dynamic. I mean, that's always my biggest complaint about Dwarf Fortress visually, is that the outer world isn't dynamic enough. Like, it seems like it's dynamic enough what's going on in it, but the visual representation of that dynamic behavior in the larger world. On the item is an image of Stucco skinquakes, the dwarf and dwarves in green glass. Stucco is surrounded by the dwarves. Okay. Well, alright, so our subjects. Who knows while you're playing? Food stores are running low. Immigration subjects. Our subjects need a regional population or camps that have joined your cause. Subjects will be attracted having some of it 80% immigrants and attracting rate. Alright, so we've got 3. Okay, so actually I have a lot of immigrants. That's what the yellow line is. Okay, so it must be clicking on these guys. Ah, there we go. Okay, so if you see the little yellow icon there, that means that there's an immigrant of this race that wants to come in. And if you right-click, you will pull up this population screen. Aspiring immigrants, 3. Authorize, and so cool. So I've authorized those 3 to come in. And so if I do that for this one, I can authorize that one. I guess you can set an auto number to come in. So that means we have 12. Huh. Are you unhappy? Like what? You were flashing. Okay, so his loyalty is dropping. Why? Okay. So why is your... So let's go to our citizens. Let's go find him. And quite a bit better. Allows a little more furniture. I cannot sleep on the street like a beggar.
That's a good plan for his camp.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. They'll like having that masterwork. Fulfillment. Also need to learn how to... Okay. Fell tree, move throne, construct. Alright, we'll do a few more rooms here. There we go. You guys can start having the roads. Alright, hearth. So it looks like we got some more of these Catoans. So I guess I'll just auto-authorize up to 25 of them. So we got 19, 20. Alright, so we still have no real food, so it's probably way too many people to be letting in. But we're just going to do it and see what happens. Okay, when we do the house, we can do different types. Dormitory, 50% privacy, house, longhouse, apartment. Interesting. Apartments offer the best privacy. Longhouse. Okay. Insufficient workers available. If there are idle subjects, they will soon sign up and start working. Workforce. Okay, so we have 5 odd jobbers. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get my feet under me now. Just as we're coming up to time, I think. But I'll try to see if I can get that damn tutorial to kick into gear for me over the course of this next week, and then see if I want to stream some more of this or what. You have to let us know on Kristen's stream this week how it goes for you, Aaron. See how the demo goes.
I might do a bonus stream at some point since my last one was a failure.
Wasn't really a failure.
Well, it didn't feel good.
Alright, let's see here. Deliverymen. Radius employment. Alright, do we have some workers now? Alright. Laboratory. I think we're still probably just waiting on enough people to actually do all of the things. Alright, so we accepted the auto immigrants up to 25, so we'll now do it up to 50. Leader, training grounds, gatehouses. Alright, no work is within the radius. Where is the radius? Alright, fetch. Alright, so stockpile. Because we definitely have food. Infrastructure, logistics. Export hauler. Alright, go over here. Start calling it. Okay. Alright, because we got, what is this? 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Alright, so it seems like maybe now he's taking the meat or something. Nope, still nothing. 0 for crates. Capacity 0%. Did I not build crates in here? I thought I did. Let's see. Where is, okay, auto employ. List. Refurbish room. Crates. Okay, so yeah, I definitely have crates. There are 4 crates in there. Alright, So, shit. 4. Okay, so now we see that there is actually meat and people will start using it. So I think this is, so I'm setting how many crates can possibly be filled here. So if we, okay, yeah, that's what this is. So I'm saying here that, you know, we can fill up to 2 crates with the fruits. A little micromanaging. I thought there was a little more auto handling of this. Okay. Well, at any rate, I think we'll call it there. I'm going to see if I can't get the tutorial working again on my machine because I thought I would be able to figure that out, and as we can see, so. At any rate, thank you guys for hopping on, and we'll see. I haven't gotten any chat notifications since the
No, I was just saying thanks all.
Yep, cool. All right, so thanks for spending time with us. We will see you guys later around, and yeah, just keep digging. All right, I'll close off here. How do I do that?